What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another video. My name is Trey Jones. Today we're going to be talking about eye-related anxiety symptoms. So go ahead and smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you've dealt with this or are still going through it, because you're not alone. I myself went through it. It was a very scary situation for me, and many others are going through this as well. So I'm not a medical doctor, certainly not an eye doctor, not a psychologist, therapist, counselor. I don't replace any of that. Seek professional help if you need it or think that you need it. You need to get that initial reassurance from an actual doctor, preferably an eye doctor when it comes to symptoms in the eyes. But once they tell you that it's anxiety, these videos can really help with reassurance. That's what my channel is all about. Trying to give you some reassurance, trying to give you some comfort, be relatable with you guys. I dealt with anxiety disorder for 5 long years. It crippled me in every aspect of my life. So I'm just trying to give back and help people out. There is light at the end of the tunnel. If I recovered from anxiety, you can too. You can take that to the bank. So anxiety produces hundreds, if not thousands, of sensations and symptoms, and our eyes are no exception. It's mind-blowing to me because I never thought anxiety could affect my eyes. So whenever I started having symptoms there, I was like, something really is freaking wrong, okay? I thought it was a brain tumor, some degenerative eye disease. I thought I was going blind. So I would get depressed about this, believe it or not. Especially if you have health anxiety, this is gonna be a huge worry for you. Probably go get that reassurance and get the ball rolling on that so you can, take that reassurance to the bank. Okay, so what is going on here? The main culprits for this, like many symptoms, are gonna be muscle tension, as well as the fight or flight response, which if you don't know what the fight or flight response, I explained it pretty much in most of my videos. Our brain is trying to protect us by either running away or fleeing or fighting off a danger. Whenever we have anxiety disorders, we're very negative thinkers, so a lot of the times this is fake danger, and our brain has trouble deciphering between fake and real. So it goes through all the motions. Muscle tension is one of the effects from this fight or flight response, along with many other symptoms, although I think it starts with muscle tension. Also, the adrenaline is going through our body like crazy, so our heart rate goes up, our breathing increases. I can almost feel anxiety creeping up in me now describing it. So that's something designed, I guess, through evolution to help us get away from something that's trying to harm us. So what's happening is that our eyes actually dilate, okay? Whenever they dilate, they bring in more light. So there's a plethora of symptoms that come strictly just from that. What our body's trying to do is help us see the danger. Okay, so either we can fight it off better or get away. So whenever our eyes become dilated, things start to happen. The first one is eye sensitivity. I know whenever I would have panic attacks, the rest of the day, it was like piercing into my eyes. It was very, very painful. I would have to wear sunglasses, especially when I would get up in the morning after having a night of tossing and turning, insomnia, night terrors, nocturnal panic attacks, having that all night long. I would get up to get in my car to go to work, and it was like just getting punched in the eyeball whenever I would step outside. So this is some of that light sensitivity. Our eyes are bringing in more light. It can be quite painful. Get some sunglasses if you're dealing with this for sure. Something else that has happened, if you have eye floaters, they become more apparent because you can see them, which eye floaters are just 99.9% are harmless debris floating on your eye right there. And if you didn't know you had any, you could possibly discover that you have them. That can be very scary. A lot of times people with eye floaters claim that it gives them even more anxiety. And a lot of times that's what these symptoms can do. You have anxiety, you get the symptoms, that causes more anxiety. You have this vicious cycle going on. I was guilty of that. I dealt with that. So eye floaters can become more apparent. Sometimes these can be viewed as like little squiggly lines, but other people describe them as other various small shapes. No two people are really going to be the same, okay? And like I said, 99.9% of the time these are harmless, but go check in with your eye doctor to confirm this, okay? Because I don't replace that, all right? So something else that happens is that your eyes can dry out more, and that's something that you can deal with, dry eyes. Also you can just have straight up eye pain from pressure in and around your eyes. Muscle tension can actually do this. I never thought muscle tension could actually affect my freaking eyeballs. I thought it was just straight up bone around my eye. No, but there's muscles, small muscles in and around your eye that could actually lead to more eye straining, more eye pressure, more eye pain, things like that. If you deal with headaches and migraines, this eye stuff can actually contribute to more of those, okay? So just be aware of that. Also, if you have migraines or headaches, that can affect your eyesight, so they're kind of tied together, so that's something as well. Blurry vision and double vision, that was something that I dealt with as well. Oftentimes, or mainly, pretty much the only time I would deal with this is whenever I would have high-end panic attacks. So I would have blurry vision. This was really scary for me because it made me feel that I was about to pass out or die, or that I was crossing over to the other side. So that's something that you can be dealing with. Now, hallucinations, visual hallucinations, for those of you that aren't really actually hallucinating, that could just be the extra light that your eyes are taking in, and you can spot pretty much anything, and it can make you feel as if you are hallucinating. So those are some of the main symptoms of anxiety-related eye issues, okay? So we're talking about the blurred and double vision, the dry eyes, the sensitive eyes, the anxiety eye floaters, blurred or distorted vision. A lot of this comes into our eyes being dilated, taking in more light, muscle tension and eye pressure, things like that. So guys, hopefully I could help you out a little bit there, make you feel less alone. Remember, I don't replace a doctor, eye doctor, anything like that. Go get this checked out initially. In fact, I really strongly urge you to do that so you can get that reassurance from an actual professional. But I dealt with this, many others are, so yeah. The main ways to help this, unfortunately, there's not a lot of short-term things you can do, maybe wear some sunglasses, but what you have to do is handle your anxiety, get down to the root cause. My tips down below can help you do that, so just identify what your root causes of anxiety are and then start working on it from there. If you haven't tried therapy, please give that a shot. In fact, in the description below, there is online therapy for those of you that want to give that a shot. Okay, you can talk to somebody on the phone, much like this right here. It's cheaper, much cheaper than in-person therapy, and there's tons of options. Some of you don't have very many options in your town. You can find somebody with a background that can help you out, okay, to your particular need. Yeah, so you don't even have to get off the couch. You can do it on the phone or the PC. Also, there are journals down there, meditation, morning sidekick, and a fat loss and nutrition. All of those help you in all aspects of life, especially whenever you're dealing with anxiety disorders. My Snapchat, my Twitter, my Instagram is down there. The Facebook group is over 25,000 members, a lot of like-minded people, many of which have described some of these eye symptoms, and which has really intrigued me to make this video. So be a part of that community today. Remember to hit the like button down below if you haven't, or if you got value from this. Leave me a comment if you dealt with this. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell so you can get updates whenever I put my videos out. Until next time, have a beautiful day. I will talk to you guys later. Keep fighting.